Urho and the golf course adventure. It was a bright and breezy summer morning, and Satu and Erasmus were excited. They had recently taken up golf, eager to try something new. For them, it wasn't about perfect swings or keeping score. Golf was a chance to spend time outdoors, enjoy the sunshine, and take in the beautiful scenery. On this quiet holiday weekend, the course was nearly empty. When they called ahead to ask if they could bring their Labrador along, someone at the golf office, new to the job, gave them the okay. Urho was thrilled. He loved being outdoors, running through the grass and exploring new places. As Satu and Erasmus walked to the first tee, Urho padded happily alongside them, his tail wagging with excitement. The course was beautiful, the grass lush and green, and the air fresh with the scent of nature. Satu took the first swing, sending the ball soaring through the air. It landed in the middle of the fairway, a surprisingly good shot for a beginner. "Not bad," Erasmus said, with a grin as he lined up his own shot. But before Erasmus could swing, Urho darted off. He had seen the ball land and decided it was his new toy. His paws thudded against the grass as he raced to retrieve it. "Urho, no!" Satu called out, laughing as she watched their dog grab the ball in his mouth and trot back with it. His tail wagged proudly as he dropped the ball at Satu's feet, looking up at her with his big brown eyes, as if to say, "Look, I found it." Erasmus laughed. "Well, I guess that's the end of serious golfing for the day." They tried to reset their game, but every time they hit the ball, Urho dashed after it, grabbing it before they could even get halfway down the fairway. Fetch had officially replaced golf. It didn't take long for Satu and Erasmus to give in. They didn't mind. They were still new to the sport and hadn't planned to take it too seriously, at least not yet. "Honestly," Satu said, watching Urho zoom across the green, "I don't think I'd have the patience for a real game anyway." "Neither would I," Erasmus agreed. "Let's just enjoy the walk." And so the day turned into a joyful stroll along the picturesque golf course. They admired the manicured greens, the gentle breeze, and the way Urho bounded happily through the open space. He was having the time of his life, and they couldn't help but laugh every time he returned, his tail wagging and the ball clutched triumphantly in his mouth. As the sun began to lower, Urho finally flopped down in the shade near the last hole, panting happily but still thumping his tail on the ground. Satu and Erasmus packed up their clubs, smiling at their unconventional day on the course. "Well, we might not have improved our golf game," Satu said, scratching Urho's ears, "but we certainly made some memories. And we didn't lose a single ball, thanks to this guy," Erasmus added, giving Urho a pat. As they made their way back to the clubhouse, a staff member stepped outside and waved them over. "Just so you know," they said, looking at Urho, "dogs aren't allowed on the course. It's usually a strict rule." Satu and Erasmus exchanged a glance. "Oh, we called ahead," Satu explained, "and someone said it would be fine since it's so quiet today." The staff member sighed. "Well, that makes sense. The new person probably wasn't aware. But for future reference, it's not allowed." "Got it," Erasmus replied. "It was just for today. Thanks." They made their way to the car, laughing at how their impromptu adventure had unfolded. Urho lay down in the back seat, exhausted but happy. The day hadn't gone exactly as planned, but that was fine. Urho had turned a casual round of golf into a playful, unforgettable adventure. And as far as Satu and Erasmus were concerned, that was the best kind of day.